Hi, in this video I'll be demonstrating how to assemble your 7-tier shoe rack by the Knight Homeware company. Right, in the package you should have 28 of the long poles, 24 of the short poles, 14 of the plastic holders, and then for the top section you'll have 4 of the short little poles, 2 longer ones, and then the elbows. Right, now to get started, I take 2 of the plastic pieces. Now the first 2 are going to be in this orientation. You can see that the spaces for where the pipes are going to go is going to face the other side. So there we go, I'm going to put the pipes in between, but notice that this is facing down. Now I just need 4 pipes so long. Right, now I'm going to insert the plastic piece. Notice the 4 holes and the 4 pipes. Right, there's the one. Now I take my hand, I put it on the edge here, and then I just slide the other one in. Now I take my hand, put it on the edge here, I kind of bend that other one in. Notice that nothing can pop out because I'm putting continuous pressure downwards. Right, now you might notice that this is slightly higher than the plastic, and the reason being is the bottom one isn't seated properly. Now what you can do is you can just take a mallet and just gently tap it. And notice how it is now seated better. Now if you don't have a mallet, you could even take the back of a screwdriver and tap it because it's rubber. If you are going to use a hammer, just gently tap on it. We don't want to deform the mouth of the pipe. Now all I need to do is just lift this with my fingers and place it into the hole. And there we go, I now have this side done. Now just give it a bit of a tap along the length. Now if yours is doing this is not a problem. You can just push it down and turn it as you just gently turning it a bit. Right, now we're going to do the next level. So what I'm going to do is I'm now taking 4 of the short pipes and I'm inserting them, one there, one there. Now at times you might notice that it's not seating properly, like the mold wasn't good enough. So all I do is I can just take my little mallet and just tap it a little bit. Rather tap it frequently rather than trying to hit it first time right. Right, now that is waiting for the next level. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to build another level in the same way as I built this one. I'm going to build it on the side and then bring the level and put it on. Notice that I come from an angle and then I find the hole. Even if I lift it a little bit, also fine. Right, now I just need to seat this on the one I've already made. Right, yours should look like this. Notice the feet here at the bottom. Now all I need to do is repeat this 5 more times. If you want to, you could build each one of these sections and then put them all together. Right, so all I need to do now is build up the tiers one by one. Now, something to look out for when you are making your tiers, make sure that your orientation is correct. For example, notice how on both sides the plastic is facing the same way as the other side. We don't want one facing up and one facing down. Some of these are quite tight, so I just use the mallet to help it along. Right, before I finish the insulation, at this point, I'm just going to give it some taps with the mallet. Now notice I go corner to corner, so I go a little bit there, then I go a little bit there, then I go a little bit here, then I go a bit here, then I come back to here, then I go down there, there, there. You might even notice that it's dropped down a little bit. All these little segments are now being compressed. Now for the last step, I just take these much shorter pieces and I insert them right here at the top. And then I take these elbows and I insert these last longer pieces. So it looks like that. And a good way to get it in there is by twisting it like that. And there, twist it to make sure it's all the way in. Right, now I just seat these on top like that. Right, now as a last measure, all I do is I turn this sideways. And I just make sure these are all seated properly by just going around here one more time just to make sure that all in place. And notice at no point in time am I hitting very hard. I'm literally just dropping the mallet from here to there. Look, that's all. I'm not actually hitting it, I'm just dropping it. And you can also use the mallet just to seat these handles. And the unit is now assembled. If you didn't want this to be a 7-tier unit and maybe you want it to be a 4-tier unit, just leave out maybe a row of these pipes. So say for example, you wanted more space between this one and this one, I would have just left out this row of pipes. Alright, so thanks for watching and cheers.